Welcome to Farm Solutions. This is the after switchover with ScotEID, the Scottish version of Farm Solutions. And as you can see, there's an advanced screen and a simplified screen. We'll use the simplified screen. And if we go to View and Search, and we'll just show you the movement books quickly. Go to chronological movements, which is day by day. As you can see, there's nothing in there other than a brought forward record. And we'll go to our female continuous herd, again brought forward figures, and our male continuous herd. And of course we could go to the herd registers, male and female. But what we want to do today is to show you a movement of a few animals, a sale of those same animals, and a couple of births as an example of how to use Farm Solutions after the ScotEID switchover. So let's go and we'll view and search. It's a few cows we're going to send off. So we'll go to livestock handling lists. From there we now want to go to our suckler cows. Could have a dairy farm, we would go to the dairy, but we'll go to the suckler cows. As you can see, we've marked off 6 animals. This is from a previous audit. We'll select them and select them back. Go to mass move. And now we're going to notify Scot Moves that they've moved. So put the limit in November. Now, if we're moving them to somewhere where the CPH was the same, this is the wrong screen. Obviously, this is for Scot Moves. And where we're moving them to is our off-farm grazing at Fortrose. And you can see the CPH number there dropping in. And then we'll save it. And with Scot Moves, it takes us straight to the Send Now button. And off it goes. From here, we want to be checking our messages in a wee while, but we'll miss that just now. And what we'll do is we'll go and sell these same animals because that's what they were moved for, because they're going straight from the Fortrose fields to a local farm. So livestock handling, suckler cows again. If we press find this time, we would get those 6 together. We could do it a different way. We know they're at Fortrose. We're the only cows there, so cattle handling, Fortrose, all cattle, right? Now this or all cows rather. Mass move, because we want to move them somewhere. We're going to sell and notify ScotEID. It's not through a market, therefore they have to be notified, obviously to ScotEID, or if it was now, it would be BCMS. So we'll put in the date, 12th of November, and they're going to Hercleston Farm, which is a farm just down the road from Fortrose. Fictitious farm, of course. Now they're ready for sending, as you can see, and if we'd made a mistake we could change it here, but those 6 we're quite happy. So we'll go to Take to ScotEID, and that's the 6 there below, and we'll send. So it gives you every opportunity to change your mind if you think one of the 6 wasn't right. Now you'll notice there it's telling us, right, that we've got a transmission out, and of course there'll be a response by 12:07 at the moment, which is just within 10 minutes. So we'll go and record some births now. Before we forget, we've got a couple of births to record. Here you are, the birthing sheet. There's very little you need to put in because the tag number's pre-filled for you. Easy to change if you'd missed a tag. So we put in the date of birth, which in this case 13th of November, so just put 13/11. Possible breeds, so we'll choose that one, and it's a male. And we'll go and look at our, remind ourselves of which in-calf heifer it was, and it was that one. So we're going to get dam and bull now from the blue button there, which pulls in all the information for all the animals involved, the bull and everything. Press ScotEID, and that's it, ready for sending. But because we've got 2, we're going to put the second one in. Same breed, different male. You'll notice the ear tag number has moved up one. And it's a male. A female, sorry. It's a female in calf heifers. And off we go. The cow's number's in, or the in-calf heifer's number's in. There we are, all the details for both animals. Press save. Now we've got that's them done. Now if you imagine if you're in the beef efficiency scheme, you could fill in the details there just purely by launching that quadrant, but in this particular instance we're not. Press that's all, and there's your 2 berths ready for sending for passports. Again, if it was before ScotEID it'd be through BCMS, but here we go. Send now, and off they go. And again, we've now got a transmission which will be ready by 12:09, which is just in a couple of minutes. So let's just see first of all what's happened. So in the restart, this is when you come into the computer, it'll tell you we've got 2 passport applications in transit, or about to be in transit, or they are in transit, and we've got them there ready, waiting for the passports to arrive back. Now let's just go and look at all the differences with what's filled in the movement book. So there's the 6 animals moving from Colbokie to Fortrose, then from Fortrose being sold to Hercleston, and then we've got the promotions, if you like, progressions of the in-calf heifers to cows because they've given birth, and the 2 births themselves. Female herd, we've got the movements there. It doesn't have the internal movement, obviously, it's just got anything off or on farm in here. Right, and of course the progressions to keep the records right as to the numbers. And then we've got, same with, if we look at the males, there was 1 male born. I'll go back to farm control. Okay, let's go and have a look in the message centre. Now when there's messages coming in, this can take a little bit of time, right? And they're going to the, sorry, the dog's drinking water here. But a little bit of time, but that's us. We've now got Scott Moves there, which is the movement. 6 successes. And now we've got the sales. If we go to that next, 6 sales received successfully, so they've been notified. And the births, 2 received successfully, so the passports will be on their way within a day or 2. And that's it. Very simple, very easy to do, no errors if we press that. Nothing left to send. If we had left them for a while, we could get our not sent ones there. If we go to restart, you can see the 2 births saying they've been successfully received by ScotEID, and they're just waiting for the passports to arrive to fill in the numbers. So all of that just took a couple of minutes, and the whole program literally is that easy. Very simple.